Hey guys, we're into March now and we're fast approaching the end of the season. This is episode 8 and we are flying at the minute. We're heading towards the top 6 and this is the month where we could do it. Home games against Bristol City and Hull City and Oxford United before travelling away to Watford and Preston North End. So Preston just above us in the table, as are Bristol City, who we face in the first game. Hull are not far away, as are Watford. And we face Oxford, who are struggling in the league at the minute. So we need to make sure we convert as many of those as well. Because if you look at the fixtures, Oxford are also playing Preston. So the first game this month was a home tie against Bristol City. We all sim this match because we played them last time. It could be a mistake, but it gives us the best chance of having a realistic run in at the moment. Because we are in good form. And hopefully the sim will be kind. Gardner Hickman ran the show last time. And Harry Cornick up front is a player that is very decent at this level. Rob Dickey at the back. Max O'Leary is a superb keeper, so is Atkinson in defence. So we'll sim this one. We'll go with the team that we... Oh, it's a close one, but we do go down 3-2 at home to the Robins. Very tricky game. 2 goals in the last 7 minutes is an interesting one to turn the game up. But Sykes and Cornick had given them the lead. Cole pulled one back for us. Tanner then scored. Newineri scored late on to give us a chance. And Watford beat QPR, so none of the other sides had games, so... we'll still be about where we were in 8th position on the outside of the playoffs. Next up, Hull City. This is going to be another big game for us. They're in 11th. They're further away from the playoffs than they should be. Look at their skill though, 73-72. Phalange on the left is superb. Connolly as well up front is really decent as well. And we join the action in the 14th minute. Lockilo with the ball, looking out for Slater. Back to Cooper. They've got some solid defenders, Hull, and we need to be on our best to break them down. And Scarlett's early press there on Seri is superb. Looking forwards, looking for the through ball to Callum Stiles. Stiles is through one-on-one with the keeper. Big save by the goalie, but Gibbo's there to ram it home. Gibson makes it 1-0 just before the 18th minute. Great reactions by the winger to force home the rebound. Stiles had a great chance. Keeper made a big save. But their fullback just couldn't get there before Gibbo, and that is 1-0. It's exactly what we needed. After losing to Bristol City in the previous game, this gives us a great chance of getting back into that top 6 mix. Really pleased for him. He's been a superb signing this year for us. Stevenson getting stuck in just before half time. 79% win probability. There's a long way to go in this game still. It's not even half time yet as Cooper plays across to Jones. And that will be the half-time whistle. 1-0 up at half-time against Hull City. This is a game, like every game's must win really, isn't it? They've had a lot of possession but done very little with the ball. 43% possession is good for us. I'm quite happy with that. I'd love to be able to play possession-based football a bit more. But we'll jump into the second half now with the next highlight. Lovely football down the side with Scarlett and Cadden and Stiles all combining. Dump to the back post. There's Stevenson. Oh, another big save by Panda. Their keeper has been immense this game. 73rd minute now. Keeper with a goal kick. Plays it long. Seri wins it, but doesn't go anywhere. Back to Newineri into Stiles. Stiles, that's a poor choice, but Scarlett wins the header. Keeps the possession. Scarlett is really physical. Really enjoyed playing with him up front. Cadden into Stiles. Stiles looking over the back post. There's Stevenson again. Takes the touch. On the half volley. Makes it 2. Absolutely huge finish that by the fullback. Oh, superb. Well played, boys. That is a great goal. That could be up there for goal of the season. Both the wing backs were involved. Cadden played it into Stiles. Stiles lifted it to the back post. Touch on his chest. On the half volley as the ball's coming up. Panda's got no chance. And that is 2-0. Superb goal. I love that. And Stevenson gets all the acclaim. He's been wonderful since we signed him. We will be looking to make his loan permanent if possible. As we get into the end of the game, we've got another high press. Scarlett pressing on. Jones with it. That should be time. Seri with the ball. Slater. Come on, ref. Game over. 2-0 win over Hull City. Much needed. After that defeat against Bristol City last game out, this moves us closer to the playoffs. We just need to keep an eye out for other results now. But Connolly and Coyle looking upset. We were the better team in this one, I feel. I feel like 2-0 is very deserved of our performance. 9 shots there, won. 37% possession. We were just very solid in this game. Any results? Preston won. That's a side who were just above us before the game. And another player leaving is Adam Phillips. Again, a bid from a team who are second in the league, looking to get promoted to the Premier League. They offered us good money for a player who's not really played much this season. We get 2.3 million. The best possible deal was 2.3 million. Very happy with that. Again, another one that's out the door. That's Phillips, Kane and Williams all gone. Obviously, we'll keep Phillips to the end of the season because the window is shut. But hopefully, that is good money that we can reinvest in the side. Next up, Oxford United. They are struggling in the league. They're 23rd. They've not won in their last 4. They're in a position where we should have been, but we improved a lot in the summer. And hopefully we can put them to the sword here. 25th minute, Phillips, who's starting this game rarely, but he is still part of the squad until the end of the season. Finds Cotter out on the wing. Cotter with it, just goes too far. Rudoni battles with it at the back post with Long. Finds Cadden. Cadden looking back to Hinshelwood. We're keeping possession really nicely here. Back out to Cotter. Lovely switch play. Cotter, can he beat his man? Does a nice little twist. Puts it to the back post. There's Gibson. Oh, unlucky. McGinty with a save. But what a great effort that was. 42nd minute, just before half time. Oxford on the attack. Oxford haven't been a pushover here. They've been a good side. Bowden. Great tackle by DeGivney, but it's given away. Karimi with it now. Into Bennett. Bowden with it driving forward. We can't cut him off. That's a foul. Phillips wins the ball, but they will get the free kick just before half time. We need to defend this well now. Just get it safe, get it out. It's a big win by Phillips. Phillips has been really good this game. Proves that we probably shouldn't have sold him maybe, but he's got a point to prove. We've not played him much this season. And now he'll be leaving for probably a Premier League team next season in Southampton. 59% possession, 6 shots to their 0. Very pleasing first half performance, but we haven't got the goal. Styles chips it forward, gives it away, but gets it back into Cole. Cole uses his strength, tries to find that bottom corner, but McGinty's on it again to see the ball safe. Corner now. We've scored very few goals from corners since Donovan Pines left, and this one is no different. It's a terrible corner. But we do get the ball out. It breaks to Devante Cole on the edge of the box. Lines up the shot. So close to going in that far corner. It broke out to Cole. Cole lined up the power shot. It just needed to swerve a bit more. It wasn't swerving enough in time. You could just see it slowly coming back in. But it goes wide of that left-hand post. Just over 10 minutes now of the game to go. We need to find a goal. Rudoni with it. Finds Cole. Cole with Gibson on the overlap. Finds Gibson really nicely. Square ball. Rudoni makes it 1-0 with 10 minutes to go on the clock. Sweaty goal, but we have tried nice football. We have tried great football in this half. We've kept possession. We've created some nice chances. And sometimes you just need a tap in. And that is it. Jack Rudoni puts us 1-0 up with 10 minutes on the clock. Gibson unselfishly squares the ball to him. Oxford, they've stood firm. Their keeper, McGinty, man of the match so far. And hopefully we can just see this lead out now with a few minutes to go. Probably 5 with injury time added on. Stevenson blasts it clear. That's not quite what I meant to do, but Styles can push on. He does tackle more. Scarlett with it now. Scarlett can drive forward with the ball. Takes a shot. Oh, that is superb. Crossbar, inside of the post, in the goal. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we needed. A comfortable 2-0 scoreline. Does make it look a bit more comfortable than it should be. We've been very good in this game, but our goal scoring just hasn't lived up to the chances we've created. Their keeper's been great. We haven't converted our chances, but thankfully Scarlett bangs this one in off the bar, inside of the post, into that side netting. That's lovely. Great goal by Dane Scarlett. Pleased with him. Absolute superb loan signing. And if we can afford him, maybe we can bring him in next year. And that was almost the last kick of the game. Karimi will bring it away. A couple of minutes maybe of injury time. Bennett with it now. He's overrun. Edwards carries it forward, but he's running to Stevenson. Nothing on. Bennett, ball comes back into midfield. Surely that's time. Karimi with it. And that is it. A 2-0 win against Oxford United for Barnsley. Back-to-back 2-0 wins. Much needed. Much needed as we push on for that top 6 position. Loving celebrating with the crowd. Oxford trudge off. We've been good in that game. 52% possession. They had 1 shot. We had 11 and we only scored twice. We need to be better in front of goal if we want this top 6 finish. Let's see if there are any other results. No, nothing came up. So we'll skip to our next game against Watford. With Bale up top, Ince, Hoyt, Porteous, Bachmann, Nagakia. They've got some superb player. Rajkovic in there. They've got a great team. 70, 71, 71. They've won 2 of their last 3. Sandwiching a defeat. They're just below us in the table. We'll have to sim this one to see if we can get a result. Devante Cole up front. He's been good this season again. And we'll just have to bring Shering in to make sure that we've got cover on the centre-backs, because our centre-backs are getting tired really quick. They don't look it here, but they are low on fitness overall. Both of them have been superb. Digivny and Earl been superb all season, and we get a 2-0 win. Gibson with 2 more goals, absolutely superb. Not many chances across the 2 teams, but we come away with a 3rd 2-0 win in a row. That is good. What have we got here? We've got Bournemouth losing away at Blackpool. And Preston and Sheffield United are just above us, within touching distance, and we play Preston in our next game. Preston do have a game in hand though, so we'll have to figure out when that is. I think it's Derby away, looking at that, on the 2nd of April. So they should win their game in hand, so we need to get 3 points as we travel to Deepdale. Looking at team, Keenan, Reese up front, Frugia, Ledson, Story, Woods, Best, who we were looking at signing. He is a quality player. Woodman in goal. Thankfully, we've got McCann and Brady out, but Best is a player that we've been really keen on over the last few years, but we've decided to stick with Styles and Cadden because Best is playing for a team who are above us in the league, but maybe this year is the year we go above them. Cadden with it now in the 38th minute. Hinshelwood, great overload on the right hand side. Can we make the most of this? Cotter with it. Tries to cut it back, can't quite make it. Pulls it back to the pen spot. Oh, it's a real bundle of bodies there, but no one can quite get their foot on the ball, and Potts can bring it away for Preston. Looks wide to Camera. Camera can bring it forward now. But we're intercepted by Scarlett. Great wing play by the forward. Pressing there really well. Hinshelwood looks through for Rodoni. Rodoni gets a poke on it, but can't quite convert. And Woodman pushes it wide. A game of few chances. That was a big one for Rodoni. We look for the back post this time for Digivny. He's making the run across goal now. Gets his head on it. Easy one for the keeper. For some reason, it keeps putting Hinshelwood in the box and Devante Cole not, so I don't know how to change that. But so we'll just have to keep aiming for the big number 6, although he's now out of position. As Preston launch it long, Ledson wins it, but Scarlett takes it off him, and that will be half time. 2 teams who do not want to lose this game, but we really need to win. A draw doesn't really help us, and we have had so much of the football. 33% possession for Preston at home. There have been boos in the crowd, but we have not been able to capitalise. We're looking okay fitness wise. We just need to keep pressing and hopefully the winner will come. Reese with the free kick though, just approaching the hour mark. Big win by Earl, but it only goes as far as Ledson, who wriggles through. Can he get past Earl? Yes, he can. It's a good save by Cooper, and Cotter can try and bring it away. Cotter brings it down the right wing. Gibson's tucked in. We need him out wide. There's Gibson with it, and he's got tackled by Ledson into Best. Best into Keane. Keane looking after it, but a good block by Digivny. And can we get it? We just get a toe in, get it away. We'll get it back to Cooper, and we'll reset. Preston coming again, 75th minute. They've been much better in the second half. Remember, 33% possession in the first half they had. And now they are back in it. They've had a lot of the football the second half as we're getting pulled out of position. Digivny's having to cover across at right back for Best. Best with the football. Looking in for Keane. Back to Best. They're keeping the ball really nicely on the edge of the box. Nothing really with it. Big win by Earl. Can we break on the counter now? Rodoni with it. Looking through the middle. Got Dane Scarlett. Just need you to make the run, pal. Go. And it's a lofted ball. He gets past their defender. Awful first touch. Takes him really wide. Cuts it back. There's Gibson. Gibson. Oh, straight at Woodman. Oh, he does get the rebound. With 7 minutes to go, we take the lead at Deepdale. Absolutely great breakaway. Scarlett was poor first touch, but capitalised on it as Gibson continued his run into the box. First shot was well saved by Woodman, but Gibson was there to get home the rebound, get us back in the tie, give us a 1-0 lead with 7 minutes to go. The keeper looks right to be upset. He's made a good save first of all, but he's just pushed it straight back at Gibson. The animation makes that look really bad. He's not gone for the second ball at all, but hopefully we can see this out now. One great win by great flick on by Gibson, sorry. Into Rodoni. Oh, he can't quite squeeze it through, but we can find Styles on the left. We're eating the time up. Just take it into the corner. Oh no, he's played it in. Gibson's there. Can't quite win the header. Best wins it, getting above him. Hughes brings it away, but that's time. That's 4 wins on the run now. 3 2-0 wins and a 1-0. 4 clean sheets on the spin. And that, beating Preston, will hopefully get us into the top 6. They were much better in the second half with the ball, Preston, but they only created 1 chance. Looking at the results around, there's nothing on there of particular interest. Sheffield United weren't on there, but that result does put us into 6th position. A point clear of Preston. We're well clear of Norwich now, so it's going to be someone from that top group of 5 or 6 teams. I mean, Southampton is starting to pull away, really. But yeah, Barnsley, Bristol City, Sheffield United and Preston are all in there. I think Burnley will end up pulling away a little bit. Southampton will keep their place, I think. Bournemouth are running away with the league with only 5 defeats all season. But we are in the position. Preston do have a game in hand, so we'll have to keep an eye on how they do against Derby in the next month. Bournemouth next, then Norwich, both sides around us. Then we travel to Wales for the double header against Cardiff and Swansea before facing Burnley. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Much better episode. Look forward to seeing you next time.